Hello, my brothers and sisters on the Dragon's Path. My name is Tim Heijen, and I believe in dragons. And this is a candle especially for the animals that died today, because I want to think about them, and especially my forest today, because I saw some hunters and I don't like it. It's something that I can feel because I feel connected to my forest very, very much. Ever since I came to live there until now, I can sense and feel everything over there. And I can sense at the moment that there is a lot of suffering and pain. And I am actually glad that I can feel it because I don't want to be ignorant. I am very glad that Tiamat showed me the way to Leviathan and showed me the way how it is to see through the eyes of the dragon to this world. And I want to feel the suffering of the others, of that suffer in the hands of humans. Now I can see what humans are. Humans are complex. The other wants to protect them, and the other wants to destroy them. I know for sure if the dragon returns, that the dragon will never be safe. And I hope that there will be a day that they will return, but with no humans around them. And when I first arrived actually to my forest, I felt Tiamat very, very well. Tiamat, my dragon goddess. And I have conversations with my dragon goddess. I have conversations with her just like I have with my dragon guardian. And sometimes I can feel her very much, and I try to conversate with her just like I do with my dragon. And she feels very much also like a dragon, and she can sometimes just manifest in front of you or next to you or be there for you. They also, a dragon god or goddess, are shapeshifters, and they can come in before you like just an ordinary being, just an ordinary creature. Even doesn't even have to be a human or a dragon. They can have many forms, especially Tiamat. And one of the first conversations that I had with her in my forest was actually that she was constantly asking me, can you feel me actually in these trees? Can you feel me inside of the ground? Can you feel me in the treetops? Can you feel the energy? Can you when you feel me, do you feel the same in the trees over here? And actually, yes, of course, I do. I was learning a lot from her. And when I touched the tree, I indeed felt the same as her. And she said, yeah, it's still a part of her. It's connected with her. And yeah, my goddess Tiamat. Um, I remember this because I write it down on my I write it on my book of Dragon Shadow, which is an empty book, which is something that I use, that I write down for any encounters or anything that the dragon is saying to me, my guardian or my god. But my god is less speaking than my guardian. My guardian is speaking to me a lot, but my guardian, my goddess Tiamat, when she is speaking, I have to write it down because I don't want to forget whatever she was saying. And there was one thing that I had in this forest, and that was that I asked her, why? Why am I doing this? Why actually am I so drawn to the forest, but not that alone? Because, yeah, of course, I feel her very much, but why? What can I do? What can I do for you? What can I do to protect the forest and the animals inside? I cannot protect them. And when I'm dead, what what use did it had that I was connected to the forest? I cannot protect it, not me. I'm just an ordinary human, and I just have no authorities, human authorities, over a forest like that. Even though I would like to tell everyone about staying away from animals and protect them, but of course, the Tiamat just actually said something that happened to me before, and that was what I felt when I was in the pit of Leviathan. When I was there, I could feel every animal that was actually dead but also still alive inside of a circle of suffering that they cannot go away from. Something that remained with me since then, ever since, because it was so down. horrible, actually, a horrible experience, but yet I'm very glad that I experienced it. The reason for that is because I don't want to be ignorant, and that is why I believe that the gates of Leviathan was opened. Whenever I saw in through Leviathan's eyes, I could see the suffering and pain of every animal still in pain in the cause because of what humans do, and that I had to change and didn't had to be like everyone else. My goddess Tiamat, even though she's the earth, she is a primal force of nature. Whenever she is in body, and she's a very beautiful dragon when she comes into her dragon body that she has. Whenever she actually sees this, I've seen her actually. I've seen tears, and that is strange because a dragon doesn't really cry, but Tiamat did for what they did to her. The earth was actually crying in front of me, and if I said this to anyone, they declare me crazy. I know how it sounds, but that is what I saw. That is what I felt. That she was in tears, that she was weaker, that she was also afraid that she would weaken and die. Even though um, she's a goddess, she is so powerful. She can do so many things. She can punish. She can bless. She can do so many things. And yet she's asking this a bit to me. That is was so strange. That is what I was why I was actually asking. I cannot change the world. I cannot change anything. I just want to love you, but I cannot change it. The dragon, the guardian, and also the god, my goddess Tiamat, was actually referring to something that made me think about my path. Um, the start is for start you have to start with yourself to change the world. To start with you have to see this world with the dragon eyes, with the eyes that I have. If you look into my eyes, you will see into your real eyes, and these are the eyes that can change, that can make people change, and that can also protect a forest or protect an animal. It's just inside of you. It lies within you, between you actually. This is the path that you have been chosen, and you have chosen to follow me, said Tiamat. I indeed have chosen this, but when I saw my guardian, it didn't felt like a choice. It felt more like an acceptance. You can choose a spirituality or a religion, but the path of the dragon is something that you cannot choose. And that is also what I felt in Tiamat, that I cannot choose this. I didn't choose this to follow her because I felt so much connected to her, like a mom is connected to her child. That is how it felt when you feel Tiamat. Tiamat doesn't come before you when you don't have a connection with her. You have a very high connection if you can feel the mother of the earth itself, and the mother of the earth is a dragon. And she said that I had a bit energy, that I could manipulate the forest, that I could open gates. And I was very surprised that she said that because I was trying to, before she said that, I was trying to actually to open Leviathan's gate inside of the forest so that these hunters would be punished, that they would see the darkest of the darkest energies, that whenever they would close their eyes, they would see the same as I did. And yeah, I know when normal humans without a dragon soul or a dragon by their side, if they see through the eyes of Leviathan, then they will never ever return. When you see through the eyes of Leviathan, then it's only actually meant for those who have draconic energy. But for those who are just a human being and are actually hurting this world just for the sake of fun, then when you see through the eyes of Leviathan, then you will never return as your old self. That is actually what a dragon could do. What that is also when you can see through the eyes of Tiamat. And when I saw the eyes of Tiamat crying just like a human, but with the body of a dragon, then you could feel this the sadness, the pain that she has, the pain that she also that she has to that she weakens, and that you are actually saying she was actually responding to what I've said when I'm dead. There is nothing that is actually nothing that achieved something. Whenever I'm protecting the forest, what does it achieve? What does it do? And Tiamat actually was very sad for me to say, because basically I said to her, I live and I die, and that's just it. I don't need to feel all of this. And then actually this was something that Tiamat didn't actually foresee, so it seems, and I actually broke her heart. That is what you can do with dragon gods. Even dragon gods are the embodiment of the elements of nature. It's primal, it's ancient, it's eternal, and yet they can show so much emotion, because they actually were the ones that gave us emotion, the ones who are living on this earth. And that is sometimes that we forgot, that when you see emotion inside of the dragon gods, that is the emotion that you can have from the earth itself. And it was very sincere, and it broke actually my heart as well, because I know that I said something wrong. I felt I said something wrong, and I had to accept actually the fact that the earth is eternal, and the earth needs you, the earth needs us, and the first one who has to change is yourself. And if you can do that with the looking inside of the earth with the eyes of the dragon, then you will never return as your old self. That is also what happened to me. Tiamat, or whatever dragon god or guardian that you have, they have a lot of emotions, and sometimes you can hurt their feelings, and sometimes you just do without even knowing it. But I actually came to know my mistake that I did to Tiamat, and she knows actually, because you cannot hide a sincere thought from the dragon. Never mind the dragon god or a goddess; they will know what you think. And whenever you have sincere apologies and you rethink whatever you have, whatever you thought, they will know. And she knew that I was thinking about this, and I just want to be there for her. That is why I'm so connected to the forest, to the earth, and that is why I actually so much hate those who destroy a life like it's nothing. I hate those, and I should not hate, because the dragon does not hate that much as a human does, because human hate can consume you, and that is actually what can happen to us. It can consume you, hate can consume you, and you should not let it consume you. You should use it for the darkness that you can release upon those who deserve it. My brothers and sisters, be blessed.